nationals, residents and friends, in all matters pertaining to governance in this country, it has always been the unwavering determination of my government to act in full accordance with the law. I wish to go even further by specifying that in all matters pertaining to electoral reform in general and the establishment of new electoral boundaries in particular, this aforementioned adherence to the law and indeed our adherence to the supreme law of the land, the Constitution, has remained the guiding principle of my government. It is in this context that I wish to report on the court ruling that was delivered this morning by Justice Thomas and to emphasize that the rule of law is alive and well in our federation. You would recall that PAM took this government to court, and the allegations that they made against the government were rejected by the court. The claimants, you would recall, were the Honourable Shawn and Lindsay, and they alleged that their rights under Sections 3 and 10 of the Constitution and the actions of my government were in breach of their rights to free and fair elections and the protection of the law. I emphasize that these allegations were all rejected by the Honourable Court. In short, the court ruled that no action of my government denied them the right to free and fair elections. It also ruled that no action of my government denied them the protection of the law. They further claimed that they had a right to be heard and consulted. The Honourable Court also rejected this allegation and expressly ruled that the claimants, the Honourable Shawn and Lindsay, and I quote here, have no right to be heard or consulted in the making of recommendations by the Commission, and even if they had, it was waived by their refusal to take part in the electoral reform process. End of quote. PAM argued strenuously that the chairman of the Commission ought not to have given me a copy of the report before submitting it to His Excellency the Governor General. But His Lordship, the Honourable Justice Thomas, rejected this allegation by treating it as being insignificant. My government, it will continue to abide and follow the rule of law. The rejection of PAM's allegations by the court demonstrates that all along, PAM, spearheaded by the Honourable Shawn and Lindsay, was seeking to delay the calling of the general elections given their own state of unreadiness for these elections. It is important to note that even now, the second injunction obtained by PAM prevents the calling of general elections. My government, it will continue to obey the rule of law and honor our oath to uphold the Constitution of the Federation of St. Christopher and Nevis. The Attorney General and the legal team, they are now in consultations on the way forward. Thank you.